I welcome you all to topic Decodified session of Analyst IAS. In this particular session, we will discuss about the topic Digital Rupee. We will have this particular discussion in the following series. First, why in news, followed by about Digital Rupee, followed by Prelims practice question, followed by Mains practice question. But before we start our discussion, I want you all to be informed about an open seminar which will be conducted on 19th of December at 11 am by Analyst IAS. And along with that, we will soon launch various courses which include PSIR 500, Polity 250, Ethics 250, Current 365 and Public Administration 500. So you can inquire about any of the following on the given number, and you can also visit our official address, that is in Old Rajinder Nagar Market. So now let's move on to our topic of discussion and see why it is in news. The Reserve Bank of India has announced the launch of India's much awaited Central Bank Digital Currency, also abbreviated as CBDC, a sort of official cryptocurrency for retail users from December 1. So this brings CBDC or Digital Rupee into limelight, and we will discuss about the same. CBDC is the legal tender issued by a central bank in digital form. This means it is the same as that of the fiat currency and is exchangeable one-to-one with the fiat currency, but different in its form. The RBI has often expressed worries about private cryptocurrencies, that is Bitcoin and Ether, being used for the money laundering, terror financing and tax evasion purposes. The introduction of its own CBDC has been viewed as a means of bridging the benefits and risk of digital currency. Moving further toward the advantage of e-rupee, it includes as it reduces operational cost involved in physical cash management. It fosters financial inclusion. It also improves transparency in money flows and could help reduce currency substitution. That means a country uses a foreign currency in addition to or instead of its own. It brings resilience and efficiency to the settlement system and innovation in cross-border payment space in the payment system. It provides public with the same benefit as private virtual currency offers, but without risk. Moving further toward the events with regard to the launch of the retail digital rupee, first of all, it is a pilot project. The launch on December 1 is the first phase of the pilot project that will cover the select location and banks in a closed user group comprising participating customers and merchant. The pilot will test the robustness of the entire process of the digital rupee creation, distribution and the retail uses in real time. The next event with regard to about the retail digital rupee is it will be potentially available for use by all, that is the private sector, the non-financial consumers and the businesses, and will provide safe, secure payment and settlement as it will be direct liability of the central government. Then with regard to the working, the e-rupee would be in the form of the digital token, that is the legal tender, and will be issued in the same denomination as the paper currency and coin, and will be distributed through intermediaries, that is bank. User will be able to transact with the e-rupee through a digital wallet offered by the banking or participating bank and stored in mobile phones and devices. The transaction can be both P2P or P2M, that means person to person and person to merchant. And unlike cash, it will not earn any interest and can be converted to other forms of money like the deposit with the banks. Now we will discuss the global example of digital rupee. As of July 2022, there were nearly 100 digital currency by various global central bank in R&D stages, and two fully launched, the e-Naira in Nigeria and the Bahamian Sand dollar. The countries have different motives for exploring and issuing CBDCs, but the Bahamas issued them to serve unbanked and underbanked population. So definitely this is a very great initiative and we should explore more opportunities in digital rupee. With this, we will end this particular discussion and we will move on toward our prelims practice question. The question says, recently the Reserve Bank of India indicated that it will soon commence limited pilot launches of e-rupee or CBDC. Consider the following statement in this context. Your statement are, first, e-rupee is same as that of the fiat currency and is exchangeable one-to-one with the fiat currency. Second, it can be accepted as a medium of payment, legal tender and a safe store of value. Third, the digital rupee would appear as an asset on a central bank's balance sheet. So which of the above statement is or are correct? Your options are A 1 and 2, B 2 only, C 2 and 3 and D 1 and 3. So pick up the correct statement and write it in comment box. I will answer this particular question in my next video. Now we will discuss yesterday's question, which said the FIFA World Cup 2022 will be held in. So the correct answer is C, that is Qatar. Moving further toward our mains practice question, the question says, while the intent of central bank digital currency and the expected benefit are well understood, it is important to identify innovative method and compelling use cases that will make CBDC as attractive as cash, if not more. Discuss. You have to answer this particular question in 250 words. Write your answer and send it to us on our WhatsApp number to get it reviewed. So this is all for today. Stay tuned with Analyst IAS to get further update. Thank you.